Welcome to our in-depth technical analysis of Amphenol Corporation, ticker symbol APH, as of December 8, 2025. In this video, we'll break down the latest price action, key technical indicators, and what they mean for the stock's outlook. Whether you're an investor or just curious about market trends, this analysis will help you understand APH's current position and potential moves. Let's start by setting the stage with a general overview of the stock's recent performance and trend direction. APH closed at $139.36, which is significantly above its long-term 200-day simple moving average of $100.61. This strong positioning signals that APH is firmly in a bull market, with a long-term uptrend that's hard to ignore. The stock is also trading near its 52-week highs, sitting at the 94.3 percentile of its yearly range. This means APH is outperforming most of its past year's price levels, reinforcing the bullish sentiment among investors. Despite a very minor daily loss of just -0.07%, APH's underlying strength remains evident. The Chaikin AD oscillator is positive at over 5 million, showing that buying pressure is still present. On-balance volume is also high, supporting the idea that the bullish trend is underpinned by strong accumulation. In other words, even as the price paused, investors continued to buy, which is a healthy sign for future gains. Looking at moving averages, APH's price is comfortably above both its medium and long-term averages. The short-term price is hovering right around the 5-day and 10-day SMAs, which hints at a brief consolidation phase. Meanwhile, the price remains well above the 50-day SMA, a key intermediate support level. This alignment of moving averages confirms that the uptrend is intact, with multiple layers of support beneath the current price. Zooming in on the short term, APH's price is nearly equal to its 5-day and 10-day SMAs. This suggests a period of sideways movement or consolidation, where the market is taking a breather before deciding its next direction. Such phases are common in strong uptrends and often precede further moves higher, especially when supported by bullish longer-term indicators. The 50-day simple moving average, currently at $132.71, acts as a crucial support for APH's intermediate trend. As long as the price stays above this level, the medium-term outlook remains positive. This moving average often serves as a safety net for bullish trends, providing confidence to traders and investors that the uptrend is well supported. The Relative Strength Index, or RSI, is currently at 55.3. This neutral reading means APH is neither overbought nor oversold, giving it room to move in either direction. A neutral RSI often signals that the stock is in a healthy state, not stretched in one direction, and can respond to new buying or selling pressure as it comes. The MACD indicator shows the MACD line just below its signal line, resulting in a slightly negative histogram. This suggests a minor pause or a loss of immediate bullish momentum. However, it's important to note that this doesn't necessarily mean a reversal, just a temporary slowdown in the rally, which is common after strong upward moves. The stochastic oscillator is at 73.46, approaching the overbought zone but not quite there yet. This means the stock has been strong but hasn't reached levels that typically trigger a pullback. It's a sign that APH still has some room to run before hitting overbought conditions, keeping the bullish case alive. Interestingly, the stock RSIK is at 19.31, which is in the oversold territory. This is a hidden signal that could indicate a short-term bounce or upward reaction is likely. When the stock RSI is oversold while the broader trend remains bullish, it often points to a buying opportunity for nimble traders. The price of APH is trading within the upper half of its Bollinger Bands, currently at 60.72% of the band's range, but still below the upper band at $145.40. This setup leaves room for further upside as the price hasn't yet reached the typical resistance area. The bands also show that volatility is moderate, not extreme. The average true range, or ATR, is at 4.22, indicating moderate daily volatility for APH. This means price swings are present but not excessive, which is generally favorable for trend-following investors. Moderate volatility suggests that the market is active but not unstable. A linear regression model estimates APH's fair value at $142.66 based on recent trends. The current price of $139.36 is about 2.31% below this predicted value. This slight undervaluation could present an opportunity for mean reversion traders who look for prices to move back toward their trend lines. APH closed above its pivot point of $138.78, which is a constructive sign for bulls. The immediate resistance is at $140.54, and a breakout above this could challenge the 52-week high at $144.37. On the downside, support is found at $137.59, with the 20-day SMA at $137.71 also providing dynamic support. Pivot points are key price levels used by traders to determine overall market trends. When a stock closes above its pivot point, it's generally seen as a bullish signal. For APH, holding above $138.78 suggests buyers are in control and the path of least resistance is upward. Trading near its 52-week highs, APH is benefiting from strong market sentiment. Stocks at these levels often attract momentum traders and can experience increased volatility as they approach or break through previous highs. This environment can lead to quick moves both up and down, but the underlying trend remains positive. Positive readings in the Chaikin AD oscillator and high on-balance volume indicate that money is flowing into APH. These indicators measure the intensity of buying and selling pressure, and both suggest that accumulation is ongoing. This supports the bullish case and signals that investors remain confident in the stock's prospects. Given that APH closed above its pivot point and the stock RSI is in oversold territory, the stock is likely to attempt a positive opening or a bounce in the next session. As long as the price holds above $138, the technical setup favors buyers, with potential for a move toward resistance at $140.54 and possibly the 52-week high. While the outlook is bullish, it's important to consider risk. Moderate volatility, as indicated by the ATR, means price swings can occur. Key support levels like $137.59 and the 20-day SMA should be watched closely. A break below these could signal a deeper pullback, but as long as they hold, the trend remains favorable. To sum up, APH is in a strong bull market, supported by positive money flow and robust moving averages. While there's a slight loss of momentum in the MACD, the oversold stock RSI and price being below the linear regression mean suggest the current dip is likely just a consolidation. The technical picture remains bullish as long as key support levels are maintained. In conclusion, APH's technical outlook is bullish. As long as the price holds above $137.71, the path of least resistance remains upward, with targets in the $142 to $145 range. Investors should monitor key support and resistance levels, but the overall trend suggests further gains are possible. Thanks for joining this analysis. Stay tuned for more updates on APH and other market movers.